Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to dive into something that might be a little confusing. At Orangetheory, Splat points are the number of minutes you spend in the orange and red zone combined. And these zones represent 84% of your max heart rate or more. And if you're familiar with Orangetheory Fitness, you know that there is multiple different heart rate zones. So every minute you spend in one of those zones, the red or the orange, you will get 1 Splat point. And you can track your zones in real time during class with your heart rate monitor that you're wearing, and your name is shown up on the screen. Your entire block with your name in it will show the color that your heart rate is currently in. Orangetheory encourages members to get 12 or more Splat points per class so they can activate something called the afterburn effect. I think to really understand the Splat points, you should probably understand the 5 different heart rate zones. So I'm gonna run through those really quick if you don't know them already. Zone number 1 is the gray zone. So this is 50 to 60% of your max heart rate. This is like warming up or walking. And then there is zone 2, which is the blue zone. And this is a little bit higher up, 61 to 70% of your max heart rate. And this is more like a light effort. The green zone is moderate effort. So you will spend most of your workout in this zone, and that's about 71 to 83% of your max heart rate. Then we have zone 4, which is the orange zone, and this is when the Splat points start. This is hard effort. You're like at 81 to like 94% of your max heart rate. And then you move in to the red zone. You will also get Splat points in here, like I mentioned. This should feel like your max effort. And on the screen, it's like 92 to 100% of your max heart rate. So even though you can earn Splat points in this zone, you shouldn't really aim to stay there too long. But I mean, it happens. If you followed me for a while, or I mean, even back in the day, for years, I used to post my Orangetheory chart on my Instagram story, and you know, I would definitely get some points in the red. It really depends on the workout. Sometimes you just can't control it. So let's get into what's up with the 12 Splat points. Orangetheory's whole science-based philosophy is based on EPOC, which is post-exercise oxygen consumption, which is also referred to as the afterburn effect. Essentially, they say that you will continue to burn calories after your workout if you hit 12 Splat points or more. Apparently, just getting your heart rate up for 12 minutes or more will demand your body to want to keep burning calories after your workout. That's what science says. And according to Orangetheory, this afterburn effect can last up to 36 hours post-workout, but it definitely depends on everyone. It's based on your intensity, your fitness level, your metabolism, your age, just so many things about you and your own makeup. So I wouldn't say everyone gets that 36-hour post-workout afterburn effect, but also I'm not a scientist, so I cannot prove that. But that leads me into a very big question, which is, does more Splat points equal a better workout or better results from your workout? And I would say not necessarily. And I think this is where people get confused, but honestly, just because you got 30 Splat points versus someone who got 10 Splat points, that doesn't mean that you had a better workout than the person who got 10 Splat points. It just means that you spent more time in a higher heart rate zone than they did. But a balanced workout should include some time in the green, orange, and red. It should just be a very good balance. Obviously, you're gonna get some gray and blue, and that's totally normal as well. Remember, fitness gains happen during recovery too. Like if you're always maxing out, it can be really tough on your body, and over time, that's just not sustainable. So is the EPOC, exercise, post-oxygen consumption, afterburn situation actually real? Yes, it is real. It's just not as dramatic as some people may make it sound. But research shows you can burn anywhere from like 5 to 15% more from EPOC just by spending enough time in those upper heart rate zones. So let's just say like you burn 500 calories, you might burn like 50 more calories from the afterburn. Like that's just not that dramatic. I think that's like a starburst. But still, it adds up. Every little thing adds up. I'll take an extra 50 burned calories. But more importantly, it's about, building up your endurance, strengthening your heart and your bones, and getting in good shape. That's really what matters. It's not all about the numbers. I did just want to talk a little bit about the Splat points, because if you're not somebody who goes to Orangetheory and you're not into it all, like you might be a little confused by the term Splat points. So hopefully now you are not. But if you are someone who does want to try to earn more Splat points during class, let me give a few tips. First tip would be to pick up your pace on the push and all out intervals on the treadmill. Another tip is to limit your rest in between movements on the floor and the rower if your heart rate tends to drop very quickly. But stay consistent. Our bodies adapt over time, so you may find yourself needing to work a little bit harder just to get into the orange or red zone versus when you first started working out at Orangetheory. And the last tip is definitely don't chase getting in the red zone or an insane amount of Splat points. This workout is about balance, and you definitely want to be in that green zone a good chunk of your class. But either way, you need to just listen to your body every single class and know that you don't need to hit 12 Splat points every single class. Some classes are literally strength-based and it's seriously hard to get anything but 12 Splat points. Maybe it's hard to even get 12 Splat points, and that's okay. If you don't get 12 Splat points, that does not mean you did not have an effective or good workout whatsoever. Like, it does not mean that at all, trust me. But anyways guys, that's all I have for you. I hope you found it helpful, and I will see you in the next one.